What does Etsy actually want from their sellers? Sure, you could follow the seller handbook word for word, but still not have success. Today I want to talk about a few hidden gems and tactics that you can implement in your shop in order to get more sales. So welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Dave. Thanks for coming. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I do new videos all the time on Etsy success. So last summer was extremely busy for me. I bought a house and I made it my mission to make my Etsy go as hard as possible. And I was on a mission and I did it. Obviously, you know, you want to pay the mortgage and you want to pay your bills, and if you're not used to that, then you want to be as comfortable or more comfortable than you were previously. So last year, this is a whole story too. I'm going to tell you a story and give you a ton of different points that I learned through this massive success on Etsy, is that Etsy wants some things from you and nobody talks about it. So this is the first one. The first one is 1 day processing time, or as short as possible. Some people can't swing 1 day processing time, obviously, but Etsy wants this. You know, Etsy wants to see that you're a committed seller, and that if Etsy is not your main income or first priority, it's one of your main priorities. So how would that reflect in processing time? That would reflect as 1 day, 2 day, 3 day processing time, or as short as you can go. All of these recommendations, I'm not saying you have to do to become successful, because I've done the opposite of some of these things and still had great success. But I want to share this story with you because this is what I did and this is what happened. So though I had 1 day processing time all last year, we were shipping tons of orders every single day. I even made some thumbnails for my videos here on YouTube with me holding a ton of orders, and that wasn't even a fraction of what we were shipping out every day. At least like 15 to 30 orders every single day, average order value $30 to $50. So that 1 day processing time shows Etsy that you are a committed seller, and it's almost like having a brick and mortar shop, right? Your doors are open every single day. People are coming in and coming out. Another thing that I think has an effect on this aspect of your shop is not only the processing time, but when it was delivered. I think how long your delivery window is has an effect on your rank. This is just a theory. I'm just theorizing. But if it's true, then I have data to back it up. So last year we were doing 1 day processing time, and the orders just were pumping. Obviously with some other things that I'm about to mention, but 1 day processing time shows Etsy that you're a committed seller. So they like that, and they will naturally and organically boost you if you're pumping out orders every single day. And every single day I was printing the labels through Etsy, and so Etsy could track it. Obviously, that delivery window wouldn't be trackable unless you were using the Etsy labels. So that's why I recommend to print on a sticky label and get a nice printer that you can refill the ink with. I have a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link. I'd appreciate it if you purchase it through my link, but that's not important. So I was printing them every single day. You know, 15 to 30 orders every single day shows Etsy, whoa, these people are sending out orders. This shop is popular. This shop is happening. So that, I think, gained more traction. So that's the first one. The second one is free shipping. I didn't do free shipping on all of our stuff. It was a free shipping offer. And if you've watched some of my past videos, I've talked about doing these tiered sales before. So I wasn't doing free shipping across the board. I was doing free shipping on 3 or more items or 2 or more items. You know, I switched it up. So the free shipping thing, Etsy obviously, like when you're making a shipping profile and you raise the price, Etsy has like a little note that says, whoa, are you sure you want to do this? Customers love low shipping prices, etc. You know, and it's obvious that free shipping gets you a little bit better rank. And it's also obvious because if you go and filter out through free shipping, then, you know, then that's a whole nother aspect that customers do. I want free shipping, click filter, and then boom, all of your competition goes away. Well, some of your competition goes away if you have a free shipping on your items, or if you have a free shipping offer. So go into the search results in Etsy, do the free shipping filter, and you'll see that not just free shipping shows up, it's eligible orders ship free. Those show up as well. So I had a free shipping offer in place, and obviously customers like that. I think I'm positive Etsy likes that, and it helped to upsell as well and up the average order value. So free shipping offers. And also, okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 I want to mention is that I was selling internationally. I'll ship to anywhere. But more specifically, I think what they want to see is that you're shipping to the target markets. And in their like investor report or something, they mentioned this last year, I think, is that their target markets are United States, Canada, United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Australia, I think, like the big first world countries that have money and want to spend money. So I was selling to those target markets and obviously expanding my views and my potential customers. And since my items were small and put them in a little bubble mailer, it was no problem for me. Like I said before, you don't have to do these things. I'm not telling you that you have to do these things in order to become successful or in order to replicate my success or anybody else's success. I've had my shop on no sale whatsoever and still making over 10K a month without anything. So it can go both ways, but these things, if you're in a slump, if you want to boost or anything like that, these can definitely help. So anyway, I was selling internationally. I was selling to target markets that they specified. And I think that they like that. Obviously, they want sellers that will sell to their entire target market. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4 is the sales and the sale tiers. Like I mentioned, the free shipping offer was if you buy 3 or more items, you get free shipping. I had everything on 10% off all the time. And then if you buy 2 or more items, you get 15% off. So there's literally an upsale for each item you buy. So it ups your average order value. Obviously, Etsy likes that. It gets more sales. Etsy likes that. And you get filtered in search results more. Etsy loves that, and you love that because your competition goes away. So when you have your shop on 10% off or more, then you show up in those on sale filters. So keep that in mind as well. That's number 4, just having the sales and the sale tiers. They want to see you, giving your customers deals and stuff like that, which results in more sales, which results in a snowball effect, etc. So number 5 is, I think that they like it when you use all their services. When you're using promoted listings, when you're using abandoned cart emails, when you're using the favorited, send the people who favorited your items coupons, Google ads, all that stuff. If you're using all of them, I wasn't using Google ads that much last year. It's just too wide of a target for me, and I focused in on promoted listings. But I did use it a little bit. I only use promoted listings, abandoned cart emails, the favorited things, and then I got Etsy Plus just because Etsy says they don't favor people who have Etsy Plus, but I honestly don't believe them, and I got Etsy Plus because of that. But I'm actually going to take it off soon because I don't think it makes a difference, and it shouldn't make a difference. I don't think it does, but I was just trying it out. So using all of their services is number 5, really, showing Etsy that you want to use their tools to make more sales. For example, also the thank you coupon, send somebody a thank you coupon after a purchase. That's a post-purchase upsale. That's e-commerce 101, post-purchase upsale. If you're not doing that, you need to be doing that. And make it a good deal, 15 to 20 to 30% off the next purchase. And no one cares about 10% off anymore. It's just it's expected to get some kind of deal almost sometimes, So when I hear some Etsy sellers saying like, oh, I put my shop on sale, I don't know what happened, no, I didn't get any sales, you put it on 10% off twice a year and nothing happens. Consumers are used to getting big deals now because of things like Black Friday and like crazy markups like retail shops like Kohl's and stuff. I've talked about this in past videos. The shirt you see for $80 was never $80. No one ever paid $80 for this shirt, but according to Kohl's or whoever, it's 80% off today and you got to buy it. It was never $80. Anyway, so number 5 is using all the services or some of them, you know, just being involved with what you can do with your Etsy shop. And then number 6, I think, is sending traffic from Instagram. You know, we were sending all of our social media traffic to our Etsy, and Etsy knows the difference between direct traffic, social media traffic, etc. So if they see a lot of traffic coming from an outside source, I believe they say, oh, okay, this shop is cool, this is happening, etc. And maybe you get a boost. I don't know, but these are the things that I did last year that made my Etsy just blow up. And I believe that these things that I'm talking about right now are things that we all should be doing, but to the best of our ability. Obviously, we're making jewelry, and a one-day processing time is pretty easy because it's not like any like crazy craftsmanship. You know, we were working with wood and gemstones, you know, beading bracelets, or I was crafting necklaces, you know, so we were able to do a one-day processing time. But if you can't do that, just try to expand that. A trick that I recommend you could do to get a lower processing time is go into the shipping profile that you want to change and go to custom range for the processing time. Change it to 1 day, 1 to whatever day you choose, because like you could choose 3 to 5 days or whatever. But what if, you know, we process orders still in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, but we have that 5-day going back just to, you know, give us room, personal room, so we don't feel like a slave to the game, you know. So you could change your custom range to 1 to whatever day that you prefer. So you don't have to do the 1-day processing time. Keep that in mind. You don't have to give free shipping offers, and you don't have to sell internationally. I'm just mentioning these things because this is what I experienced. So, and also you guys, like, keep in mind that none of these things are possible unless you have good products, good photos, good descriptions, good SEO, all of the stuff that Etsy tells us to do. Of course, yes, do these things. Those are like the main, most important things. But these things that I mentioned today are just icing on the cake that really will either boost you through Etsy's algorithm saying, oh, this is cool, or organically boosting you because it brings more sales, and that brings more sales, and then that brings more sales, and a snowball effect. So none of these things are of use unless you know, have all your other ducks in a row. So that's everything I have for today, you guys. I just wanted to share that personal story with you because I think, you know, it's obvious that Etsy wants their sellers to be more committed and more involved with their shops, and these are the things that I did to get more involved with my shop and to, you know, boost my income substantially. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, you guys. Check out the links in the descriptions for free cheat sheets, for ebooks, or for other videos. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Have a beautiful day.